Sharp Pain. Hey everyone, how are you? How are you doing? Instagram, hey, Facebook and YouTube. What's going on? Love you guys. How are y'all? Be right with you in just a second. I'm going to play another song to usher in some energy. I've absolutely missed you. We don't have much to catch up on, but just a little bit. But today, this evening, this afternoon, wherever you're at, this is going to be definitely about you. So I am doing paid readings as well. I couldn't pin it over here on Instagram, but the Cash App is Boss Healing. I'm going to try to pin it again. Okay, so if you want to get your questions and stuff answered, go ahead and get your Cash Apps in. It's $10 for one question, 20 for two, and then 25 to skip to the top of the line. Okay, so you guys definitely have first dibs. So go ahead and get your questions in. And if you want a free reading, then just make sure that you share the live. And we've got this pins up over here on Instagram. I think that I'm going to have to grab me some more cigarettes real quick. So just give me a second. Make sure that you share this out, like the video up. Definitely, and I love you. I'm glad to be here. One day away from you is like, whew. And I also need your energy today too, for sure. So send me something good. I love you, and this is I Forgive You by Cokes Marie. Shout out to Cokes Marie. Love you. I'm gonna grab another cigarette too. While we share this out. I need some more. And I got jeans today. I forgive. I got jeans. Forgive. I 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 forgive. Forgive you, I 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 forgive you. forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive you. I forgive. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. I hope that you're doing well. Exceptionally well. I hope that you just know that you can make it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be as bad as you think. I know I get on here every day and I preach the same thing to you. But I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. I am here to tell you, Tube. It's not going to be the same like it always has been. Things are changing. You're getting out of that old way of thinking finally, okay? And it feels good. You can feel what freedom feels like. It feels great. Okay, this life, this month, this year, you can feel it. You can feel it for sure. You know, you definitely can feel it. Let me also just start this thing off with saying that you will get scammed. Okay, there are a lot of people that have my pages, not my pages, but my pictures, things like that and stuff like that. So just make sure that you know that this is where you can find me. You can also find me at www.thespiritsvoice1.com. Okay, that's www.thespiritsvoice1.com. Okay, text message readings are available on my website at www.thespiritsvoice1.com. I was just thinking at where I was on those. There's a 24-hour turnaround time or less. We're at that or less part. Everything is handled. Everything is fine. We are doing well. Okay, so those are available. I made those available prior to coming live, and I'll be answering those tonight into tomorrow for sure. The classes are booked for the April schedule, but I do have a new class that is not going to be booked, that is coming out. First, I'm going to run this class with my girls, so if you are a supporter of mine, please make sure that you join in on the Zoom class that will be on the 12th of April. Okay, we're doing the altar and spiritual discussion development class, which is kind of like an intro into all of this stuff. So I'm doing that for free with my girls and with my supporters, so make sure that y'all join that group, and make sure that you also go ahead and click that. The Zoom is set up. It's set up, friends. So all you gotta do is click that link and it'll let you in on there, okay? Now, what I will be opening up in the month of April is the altar building class. That'll be individual sessions, one-on-one, which will be available on my website. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. That will be available on my website. If you've been to the website, you see that we now have a new tab that is called The Market. Okay, it's the offset of the girls, but we're calling it simply The Market. So I've got that new tab with the construction of those things coming soon. I am getting a lot of your sample products for those of you who I've been talking about or talking to and wanting to get your products and stuff like that into the market, hopefully in the month of May. Hopefully in the month of May. So I'm setting up those interviews and things like that. So if you are a business owner and you are looking to sell your products wholesale, be it hair, I did talk to one of my girls who sold bundles. I'm interested in getting some of those bundles into the market as well. So if you're a small business owner and you're looking to sell your product or share your products with me wholesale, I would love to include you in what I have going on. Okay, so very, very excited about that. Very excited about that. I've also been in the market for a home. Just very excited about that. And more so importantly, just excited that I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? Just excited that I'm sober. Sometimes I feel like I get overwhelmed, with the emotions and things like that. But you know what? I'm still hanging in there. I'm still, and I'm going to hang, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going to hang in there. Okay, I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do sober, just because we've been able to accomplish so much. So much. I'm also manifesting on growing my audiences both on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, without me having to actually grow it. So I'm manifesting that, it continue to be shared out, it continue to be spoken about and stuff like that. Which I've never really manifested that, believe it or not. I've never asked to do that, but I did include that in my in my manifestation book. Okay, I did include that today in my manifestations book as I went in already and updated some of my manifestations. What are you writing in? Okay, what are you journaling in? Because it does come true. I know that I've asked my girls to definitely get you a manifestation book, and they're going all out. Okay, they're going all out on getting their manifestations books. They're getting 10 or 20 of them. So I know y'all are expecting to manifest a lot of stuff. Okay, to have a lot of stuff. I'm excited. Me too. You know what I'm saying? Me too for sure. But I'm really honing. I'm really going to only expend my energy this year on what I want. I won't be vague with it. Oh, just bring me peace, love, and happiness. I'm gonna be specific with it. If you are manifesting love and you know them by name, write their name down. Don't just manifest love, because then you'll manifest lovers, and you'll manifest all types of love and the love of people. You'll manifest the love of money. Maybe you'll become more materialistic with that manifestation. Are you just manifesting love? Okay, be very, very specific with it. Be very specific with it. I told you guys I was looking for a content editor, to hire a content editor, and I have one person who has reached out and applied so far that I got. I have an interview set up with him, so I'm very, very excited. But if you are a content editor and you are looking for work, and I do mean work, 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 work. If you're looking for work, please, 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 please reach out to me. Text me 850-461-5252, and also put the red exclamation marks in front of it and say content editor. Okay, so because I'm needing you. So I'm excited. I've chosen to not outsource this work. I've chosen to pick directly from my audience because I want it to be someone who watches me, who agrees with the content and things like that. So that's why I've narrowed it, not narrowed it, but that's why as of right now I just have one person that I'm interviewing. So I'm super, super excited about that. Make sure that you guys are following me on YouTube. Okay, and also now on TikTok. So I did post my TikTok on my Facebook page. It is simply the same as my website, The Spirits Voice One. So you guys can follow me on YouTube. Okay, I'm liking TikTok so far. Definitely late to the game, but it's better late than never. I think once I reach, maybe I think it's 5,000. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If you know, I think once I reach 5,000 followers, I believe that I can go live. But my personality and the way that I read, and plus my signature tarot cards will definitely be a hit on TikTok. Okay, will definitely be a hit on TikTok because they've already been a hit. I've posted 2 videos so far. So make sure that you follow me at The Spirits Voice One. The Spirits Voice One on TikTok. Happy to see y'all over there. Okay. The weight loss spell. The weight loss spell will be dropping the second week of April. Okay, so that's the second week of April. It's only going to be limited to 10 people at a time because that's all that I'm able to craft at one time in one month with doing the rest of the rituals and stuff for you guys. If you guys have a ritual with me, please remember that I'll be writing you from a special number, and which will be corresponding with back and forth throughout the duration of your ritual, because things come up. Okay, and I'm casting a lot of these obsession rituals, the domination rituals, and things come up. And I need to be available to you to be able to kind of put your mind at ease. So we have a new number for that purpose. You can still reach me on my primary number, but for that purpose. So no, it's not a scam. And the way that you know that it's not a scam is because you booked on my website and I know what you purchased. Okay, so I'll reach out to you. I'll say, this is Jordan. We're going to talk about this, and that. And you'll be able to have me there. So I definitely want to see you guys. And I'm like, I know this is gonna be confusing or whatever, but it's better for you. You know what I'm saying? It's better for you, okay? Because there's no way that I can guarantee you that I can respond to you right away if you write me regularly. But I definitely do need to be able to respond to you right away, especially if we have ritual work going on. Because I'm finding myself having to call you by surprise, or just read you off of intuition by surprise and find out that you're doing something that you shouldn't necessarily be doing. But it's my fault too, because had I been easily accessible to you, maybe I could have curved you. So now it's easy accessible for all of the ritual work and stuff like that. So Um, Good. We're good on that. We're gonna get into the readings. We're gonna get into the readings. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to feel your energy, to talk with you and things like that. And definitely happy to read you. For all of you new people that are here, whether you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, my name is Jordan Lee Howard. I'm a spiritual advisor, spiritual best friend, but more of an advisor to a lot of people. What I do here on a daily basis is I read individuals. I connect them with the other side. I do whatever they can do, I do it. And they can do it all, so I do it all. And my gifts are limited based on them, based on you, and your gift is not limited. I simply just mirror something that you do naturally every day. And if you're interested in creating your very own tarot deck, your very own cards, and understanding the language in which your ancestors and guides speak to you in, make sure that you sign up for my tarot class, and make sure that you sign up for the newsletter on my website. Okay, boom. Very, very good intro. What do y'all think? Very good intro. I love it. I love the energy. What do you think? What do you think, Instagram? That was very good. So, we're going to get into the readings. If you want a free reading, make sure that you share the live. It's $10 for one question, 20 for two, and 25 to skip the line. Let me guys tell you, we will be reading skip the lines for a little bit. Okay, so if you are patient or if you are impatient, I suggest that you go ahead and get into the skip the lines. We're gonna read the skip the lines as those come. But for those of you who have just sent $10, which is perfectly fine, you get to ask me one question. I read one subject, and I'll give you the best that I have. But I just ask that you just be patient with me for sure. For sure. So again, thank you so much. And da da da. We're gonna start reading. I wasn't live yesterday, so I didn't go live yesterday. I was traveling all night with my with my uncle. We woke up at 3 a.m. We had to go and handle some business, and then we got back into town around 1. So I was completely pooped. Okay, I went to sleep early last night. I woke up early today. I feel exuberated. I feel great. I feel amazing. I did my sessions in good energy, so it was good. I was more worried about disappearing from the internet because of you, though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who get worried, who get concerned. When I disappear from the internet, friend, my girls get concerned, and I can feel their concern. I can feel their worry and feel their frustration and stuff like that. So I was more worried about that. I did drop a post in the girls yesterday, and I told you guys that I would be gone. So I feel like it definitely alleviated a lot of concern. Okay, because I felt that in the spirit. I can always, even when I would disappear for that whole time, or before I would disappear, I would always be wrenched with your concerns. We are telepathically and spiritually communicated, and I just always heard him, Jordan, where are you? Come back, where are you? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? And I thought I was going crazy, that I do take psych medications to protect myself from your gift. You know what I'm saying? To protect myself from you. But I didn't hear a whole lot of that this time. So very, very happy about that. So let me get this pulled up, and then we'll get into the readings and things like that. I'm gonna warm up over here in the comment section, and then we'll see who all has skipped the line. Again, thank you guys so much for your support. If you are wanting a private reading with me, something that is quick, everything's quick. I've opened up my schedule now. Okay, so I've opened up my schedule more, so I'll fit things in as they need to be fit in. But you can book your one-on-one sessions at www.thespiritsvoice1.com. It's quick to me, quicker than what it was. Okay. The 15-minute sessions are available, and those have been opened up. You can be rendered your 15-minute session quickly is what I'll say. But you know what I'm saying? Just be patient for sure. And also your emergency text message readings are rendered to you very quickly. So I'm excited about that. I'm definitely not behind. And I'm definitely taking on more and more people, more people to inspire, more people to talk to. Speaking of people to talk to, I had a call today from and I'll show you guys something too, from a girl that, before I was spiritual, we worked in a hotel together a long time ago, and she was she's autistic, and she watches me all the time. Annika, very beautiful girl, very beautiful spirit, has a drug addiction. She's been through the things that I've been through while being autistic. Let me tell you how this girl has inspired my life. before I even started reading, years before, maybe a year or two before, I remember working with her at this hotel, and she was like, I never heard anything about spirituality. I was deep in my drug addiction, and we were working at this hotel together. And she was like, dude, her name is Annika. She's like, dude, I think you're meant to be here. I'm like, what are you talking about, girl? I'm high, we're working. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? She's like, I think you're meant to be here. Do you know the address to this hotel is like 444? I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, what? What the hell? What does that mean? That don't mean nothing. Okay, so what the address is 444? And then she's like, that's a sign. Let me show you. That's a sign. So infatuated with that. It set my course through my addiction, and from that moment, everything that I would do within my addiction, I was trying to get a sign up until maybe a year and a half after that moment when I met Annika. Um, until I was like, well, let me give me some tarot cards now, but I appreciate her energy. And the phone was ringing. I was sitting here, and the phone was ringing. I seen her name pop up, and I don't often get the chance to talk to her. And when she talks, she's just she talks, so I'm just simply there to listen, you know what I mean? And she talks, so I answer the phone, and boom, she's just talking, right? Like we've never missed a beat. And I'm not talking, I'm just listening, and I'm sitting there, and I'm smiling, and I'm smiling. And what made me jump up and get the phone, I heard my mother say, answer her, she inspired you. Answer that phone. She inspired. I jump up immediately. I grab the phone. I come back and sit here. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I'm working on more. I'm like, nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. So I'm listening to her talk. As I'm listening to Anna talk to me, I feel compelled to grab my blank index cards and start adding to my second generation signature tarot deck. So I'm sitting there, and I am writing. And she says, what are you doing? Are you drawing? Autistic individuals and beautiful individuals, like, they have it, spirit really uses them. I said, yeah, something like that, Annika. I'm pretty sure she's watching. I named a signature tarot card after her, which is a Sa'anika card. This is a card of inspiration. It's the card of hope. It's also the card of autism, which is why the A is of significance. And without Annika, we wouldn't be here. There are certain key individuals in my life who have inspired me, and all I did was simply listen to her. And she just was like, thank you, Jordan, for picking up. Thank you for listening to me talk. I feel so much better. And that I owe her so much more than that. I owe her so much more than that. So thank you so much, Annika, for giving me a call. I know oftentimes I don't answer the phone, but that's the least I can do for all that you've inspired. Thank you, Annika. And the people are very thankful for you. I've been able to help thousands of people because of the sign you gave me that day. So to answer your question, I know that you were right. I was supposed to be at that hotel because that address was 444. And that was definitely a sign. And we sparked some great, great things out of that. So thank you so much, Annika. Everyone put a red heart in the comment section for Annika. Love her. So let's see what we got going on over here. All my oldest son is autistic as well. They truly are amazing and definitely connected to spirit for sure. If you listen to what they say and what comes out of their mouth, how could you not understand? What got me is I'm sitting there listening to her talk, just talk about everything, run everything down. I'm sitting there, she's like, what are you drawing? You're very creative. What are you? I'm like, yeah, I am. And in that moment, I knew that next card of inspiration was supposed to be the Sa'anika card. So, very, very excited for you guys to see the second generation of my signature tarot. Okay, so we got Mrs. Bailey over here with a jump to the top. We'll read that momentarily. And let's see what we have going on. Let's do the questions. Yeah, Sonica is very, very beautiful. And you can already connect with that energy. I would read with that energy tonight, but the card's not laminated. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so if you are wanting a free reading, please make sure that you share the live. Where do we have shared any messages from me for Mrs. Atkins? Let's see. Let's see what we have, Miss Atkins. The Sakanya card is pulled. This is talking about needing to needing to go back and get the advice that your parents gave you, your mom specifically, okay, not necessarily, you don't have to physically go back and get this advice, but you need to go back and think about the things that they told you. You could use this advice as of right now. Moving into the next week, I think that you solicited help from other people. You don't need that help. All you need to do is go back and get what your mother used to tell you from back in the day, with the Sakanya card and the assist energy showing up. Let's see what Mrs. Brisby says. She says a relationship and a 3-month reading. You got it, friend. So, y'all make sure that y'all are listening to y'all's parents, and you can still listen to your parents even if they're not here. You know how? By going back and remembering the things that they told you, and now putting this in your life, putting this into effect in your life as an adult. That means you're listening to your parents. You may not have listened to them back then, but you are still listening to them now, and that is going to render you guys out of those blockages that you are in. A lot of us have blockages for how we've treated our parents and for how we've ignored them. And you always say, my mama always told me. Well, you know what? Make it make sense, and don't let her words or her wisdom fall on deaf ears. Go ahead and implement that now. Okay, friend, the burial grounds card shows up. This is talking about by April 12th. I believe that the relationship that you are in is extremely diminished. With the vibrations and signals card showing, this is saying that you know that you were hoping that it was going to be better. You were hoping that it was going to be more. There's not a lot of spiritual energy that you have in this case to manifest a relationship into a work of art within the next 3 months. So you just kind of have to roll with it, is what I'm going to say. Maybe this will inspire you for sure. With the question mark being in reverse, I don't feel as though you always try to seek spirituality until something is wrong. I feel like this relationship is going to continue to go wrong until you seek spirituality, and that is coming from a woman that's in spirit that is governing your reading as of right now. Okay, that's what I render you that you need to work on for the next 3 months. Finances, Gerald Lasar shows up. Finances ain't everything, is it? Okay, your finances are good. You've accomplished a lot. You've gotten a lot done, and you are still not happy. So you are learning some of these things that are not elementary but new. The cliche stuff. Oh, money doesn't make you happy. Money does not make you happy. And if it would, you would be happy, friend, because money is something that you have manifested for yourself this year. Okay, your spirit guide's kind of coming through a little tough on you there. I agree. But it's definitely all love, and I hope that message helps you. For sure. We have Sydney who has jumped the line. Sydney, I got you coming right now. Well, moving to Houston be in my best interest. Is moving to Houston in the best interest? Is moving to Houston? It is in the best interest, but you need to change your living situation or what you have decided to do once you get to Houston. The area in which you're going to live at and who's going to be involved in that living is not going to necessarily be the right thing. I feel like you can keep all of the relationships and everything going, but you do need to set yourself apart once you get to Houston, which is something that you have not thought about. The Secreta service shows up, so you have it laid out to a map, but what you didn't know is you didn't know what your spirit guides just gave you. I think it's going to be a beautiful move. I feel like I'll be honest with you, I don't know the reason why they want you to go there already in a state of thank you so much. I didn't know the reason why that they wanted you to go there in the state of seclusion, but they want you to be secluded because you're going to be going into a lot of success right off the bat. You're going to be handling a lot of things right off the bat. Okay, and that's a very beautiful thing for sure. But of course you can't do it when your mind is going to be on who's in the home, who's living with you, where the love is, and what's going on there. You're going to be focused on that. You're guaranteed love. But right now you have a dream that you are meeting when you get to Houston. Are you ready to set yourself aside for just a little bit to achieve that lifelong goal? Again, that is a lifelong. That's a lifelong goal. That's for Mrs. Sydney. Thank you so much, Miss Sydney. I hope that has helped you. We have Mrs. Seeley who has jumped to the top for a general reading. You got it, beautiful. You got it. Let me get my cards and stuff. So I did bring a couple of different decks. Okay, I brought a couple of different decks. For sure. For sure. It's just always good to kind of add some energy and see some energy. And the tarot decks that you read with are spirits. So if you don't want your spirit, which is not necessarily rule of thumb, but if you don't want your spirit guides to read through your decks, they don't have to. Okay, your spirit guides generally don't really want to read through your decks. They want to be chilling, they want to be spending time with you. But you can dedicate your decks to certain deities, which I've done here. Outside of my very own spirit, because this is my spirit in here, but outside of my very own spirit, which is what I've done there. Okay. So that is good advice. Maybe you need to give your deck to over to a certain deity. Oshun is good, but she doesn't necessarily like the way to write tarot. Papa Legba is good. Papa Legba kind of likes that the hoodoo tarot. If you're into that, you can definitely send me a deck and I'll tell you who I believe that the deity is that you should use. Mrs. Seeley. So let's see what we have going on in the general department. Okay, still a battle here with the Voodoo Nail card showing up. The Mkatra card shows up as well. Even the quote is here. So this is all, it's not negative is what I'll say, because it's not like it's just a bad situation. For some reason, friend, you've made this a bad situation. Okay, your spirit guides are saying that you're teeter and tottering here between an answer and between the answer. Okay, so you have multiple answers that you would like to hear, but you know what the answer is. With the Mkatra card showing up, you need to go back and backtrack. I've only been going a day. I read you all the time, and this to me is kind of like you taking steps back just within the last couple of days. The quote is in unison with the Voodoo Nail card showing up. You were on the brink of blessings and now you're kind of far from them. Okay, I believe that what your spirit guides are saying is that things got good, or you had a good jolt of energy, not because had nothing to do with your situation, friend. That was from your spirit guides. Sometimes that good jolt of energy that you have in the middle of a tragic situation is from your spirit guides, and a lot of y'all misread that. A lot of you take that good jolt of energy and instead of just keeping it, you say, oh, this is a sign that this is something I should be doing. No, aren't you trying to talk to your spirit guides? That's what they sound like. That good jolt of energy. Okay, that's what they sound like, friend. That good jolt of energy. That good jolt of energy. And I believe that that's what you have done here. Which is fine. Which is fine. You'll reassess, you'll reread it, and you'll do what you need to do. Let's see what we have going on. We have Latoya, who skipped with a 3-month reading. You got it for Princess Paige, who shared over here. Will your business be successful? Staliato shows up. Absolutely. Okay, that is success in all areas, and then I just seen Zakente. Okay, so not only will it be successful, it's destined. It's destined. I got a 3-month reading for Mrs. Latoya Wilson. You got it, beautiful. Thank you so much for trusting me with your question and trusting me with your energy. For sure. Oh, I did forget. For sure, but I'm okay right now. Sorry talking to my spirit guides. So the next 3 months is definitely very beautiful. Two of Faya shows up here. There's going to be, as of right now, the relationship is definitely yours. This is your soulmate, okay? But the energy around it is not necessarily where it needs to be. And what I mean by that is y'all are simply going through things, friend. They're arguing a lot, they're complaining a lot, and you're starting to look at them and notice that, hey, you're not unhappy with me, you are unhappy with yourself. You don't voice this, which is good, okay? But I think that there was a situation going to happen next week, which would have made you say that exact sentence. It's not me that you are mad at, it's yourself. And based on that, things start spiraling. So I believe that we've turned this energy into ascending instead of descending here. Okay, so that again is the essence of a prediction there. So don't come out verbatim with saying that, okay? That's what I say. Two of Faya shows up, so you're planning on moving, you're thinking about it, don't. Okay, I feel like the next 3 months need to be centered around relationship, you holding and biting your tongue, so that way you and your soulmate, your partner, can be good and do all the things that they need to do for sure. For sure. Oops. For sure. Love you, friend, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, let me refresh this and see exactly who else has jumped up here with a jump to the top, and we'll get those read. Thank you guys so much for jumping to the top. Thank you for trusting me with your question, and more importantly, thank you so much for your patience. What do we have going on while we're loading up? Hey Maria, did you get your new date for the tarot class? I expect to see you bright and early. Relationship reading, Regina Santana. The Three of Water shows up. Go ahead and go through with the plans, but also don't be doing nothing to help him get money, is what I'm gonna say with that part showing up. Again, that's go ahead and go through with the plans, but don't do anything to help him get money. Okay, go ahead and go through with the plans, but don't do anything to help him get money. Okay, so we're clear on that. Let me see which one of my girls have jumped to the top. We've got Mrs. House with the general reading. You got it, friend. Good. Bel Air shows up. Hold on to all of your property. Hold on to everything that you have as of right now. Don't sell nothing. Okay, don't sell nothing. Don't get rid of it. You will need it. You will. Oh, thank you. That was great. Sorry. Sometimes this is like my quiet. This is literally reading. Sometimes is my meditation. Okay, when I'm reading, I'm in that channel consistently, and sometimes I hear what. Anyway. Okay, sorry about that. But don't let go of nothing. Don't sell nothing. Don't get rid of nothing. Don't upgrade nothing. This is literally talking about everything in your environment being what you need to go to the next level. Okay, I'm gonna tell you things. Objects are like crystals. Your cell phone is like a crystal. That favorite book, your coffee cup. Don't get rid of nothing. Don't get rid of nothing. Don't get rid of nothing. With that showing up, the luscious Dan. Okay, good. Sorry, sometimes I get so excited. Dan shows up. Okay, this is the energy of the ultimate connection and love. I believe, friend, and this is going to be superstition to you, but it's accurate to me. I believe that if you keep hold of all of the things that you have in your life, material wise, you don't get new things. You keep those old clothes. You keep that. Everything has energy on it because you've had it for so long. Okay, this is gonna go over a lot of people's head, friend, but hear me from practitioner to practitioner here. Okay, everything that you have in your life has energy on it because you've had it for so long. It's soaked up the energy of your compassion. It's soaked up the energy of your desires, and I believe that this is coming through because you may be trying to switch some stuff out or simply get rid of some stuff. Okay, you're on the brink of achieving everything that you want in your relationship, but it needs that spiritual essence. It needs all them objects to stay the same. Now, it wouldn't need that if you were lighting your candles, but that's okay. We'll get there. You get what I'm saying? But keep everything the same, friend. That's what I'll render you. Thank you so much. General reading and a reading on to see if I'm pregnant from two belay shows up. No, ma'am. And your spirit guides are saying no. Okay, they're actually saying they'll stop the pregnancy. I don't believe that you're ready. Talk to them about that, friend. For Brittany, this is a general for the next 3 months. Thank you so much, Brittany, for skipping to the top of the line. Let's see what we got going on. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see what we have going on here. Okay. So in order to manifest anything for the next 3 months, friend, you're going to have to get out of that depression that you're in. Okay. And here's the thing, it's not necessarily that you are depressed, because what you're depressed about, you gonna get. What you depressed about, you gonna have. And you know this in your heart of hearts, but you not stopped yet and ask yourself, why am I sad? Okay, once you start asking that question, I believe that sadness leaves. With the new Dawah Haddad card showing up, you definitely do have a gift. Okay, and you just need to understand that your gift, you're an empath, a deep intuitive empath. And what a deep intuitive empath is they don't only just pick up the emotions, but they insert themselves in the situation. Okay, a lot of y'all are deep intuitive empaths, which is a beautiful way to get someone healed. Okay, not only are you picking up on their emotions, but you insert yourself in their situation to gain a better understanding. That's why we have so many great people in the world. Okay, because a lot of people do this, but they don't know it. That's what you are. Okay, now now to get anything done within the next 3 months, you'll have to realize that is your gift. Okay, it's not because relationship ain't going well, because finances ain't going well. And congratulations on what you've completed recently with them finances. Okay, and school, yes, that should happen, but this is about something deeper. I believe that you're going to accomplish way more within the next 3 months than what you wanted, friend. Okay, that's what I say. Understand that you have a gift. New to why dad does end off the energy of the 3 month reading. So I feel like you take that word that I just gave you, and you apply it. You apply it. Love it. Thank you so much. Let's see who has jumped to the top. This is for Mrs. Pauline. Miss Pauline, I got you right here. Okay, I don't know where you at. You probably over here. I got you right here. Okay, Miss Pauline's product hopefully will be in my market. So I'm going to test those out, test drive those. So thank you so much. If you're interested in sending me your product to buy from you wholesale, please make sure that you inbox me or message me. So a 3 month reading. Let's look at the next 3 months, friend. Let's look and see what we have for the next 3 months. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, so looking at the next 3 months, the very first 2 months are going to be very transitional. I believe that they're talking about it's just transitional on your ends. Okay, so you're the only one that's transitioning through the next 2 months. And what I mean by that is your mind, your mental, everything inside of you is telling you like, oh, this is not going to work, this is not going to happen, you're not going to be happy in this. You battle with that for 2 whole months, and that's not even the truth. Okay, I don't know how you need to get rid of that, but I am here to shed light on that. Okay, it is gonna be good. The parade energy shows up going into the third month with the spirit of death road being in reverse. You'll be celebrating this thing, and then you'll be looking back like, damn, it wasn't even as bad as I was stressing myself out for it to be. Is a change happening though, is what I'll say, but not with you, but with other people around you. This is happening within 25 days. In 25 days from now, I'm sorry, thank you. In 25 days from now. Okay, that's going to be a good change. And it also should insinuate to you and let you know exactly what's going to happen in the future. In the future. All right. Um, Thank you, friend. Let's jump up here and let's see who we have else who has skipped the line. For Jessica, welcome. And y'all, you guys remember, make sure that you set your live notifications to always on by clicking the bell or the three dots. Okay, I don't know what I got. I think the three dots might be right here, but your notifications need to be set to all live notifications. Okay, we're gonna read Jessica next. Thank you, Jessica, for being here. We're gonna pull these two cards right here. Okay. Ooh, and this one fell out. Okay, good. Good. Let me get something to drink. Okay. Ooh, okay. So the judge shows up with the Jordan card in reverse, so he is lying. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you about him, Jessica. Okay, he's gonna take you through hell. The lies and the strings that he has you attached on and stringing you along on, it's going to wreck your life. So it's gonna be devastating. It's gonna be devastating. Okay. The only other individual that I've known been able to do this has been a Scorpio. You know, but I'll say that in your situation, this is gonna be devastating. God Sandales shows up. Your spirit guides are really wanting to get you to cut this off before it gets worse. Okay, before it gets worse, for sure. For sure. Okay, so that's what I'll render you, friend. Thank you. Ooh, not spirit is giving me signs. You just gotta open. You get signs and everything. You just gotta open yourself up to them, friend. You do. You do. Okay, I had somebody who has skipped everyone. Okay, she has skipped everyone. With her donation. So let me see exactly what my friend is wanting. Let me see what my friend is wanting here. Where is she? Loading up. Hold on, friend, because I seen it loading up, and then we're gonna see what we have going on. While that's loading, what do we have right here? When will I get an apartment for Tyler? That's a good question. This says you're not getting it. Okay, so either you're not getting it or you're not looking for one. Okay, you're looking, but you don't want to pay no application fee, and that's what you're gonna have to do. The gate shows up. BGM, the gate showing up. That shows that you won't get out of your situation or manifest a better living situation right now. Okay, you gotta don't be cheap. Invest into it. It's yours. Over here on YouTube, love reading, please. You got it from Mommy Makeover. Is that your YouTube name? Alyssa State shows up. This is a very serious energy, saying that one specific thing that you are planning on, that you've been working on between the hours of 8 a.m. and 12 noon today, that specific thing will actually manifest itself within the next 3 days. Alyssa Say show up. This is a serious. I know this is a serious energy, Mommy Makeover. Okay. I love that. I love that. This is for Mrs. Bell. General in the next 3 months of reading, friend. You got it. I love that. Not you. So are you yelling yes to me? Are you yelling yes? Okay, I love that. And it's something about your name. I love you. Thank you for being over here on YouTube. On YouTube, I love that name, Mommy Makeover. That's a beautiful name. And it's got some good energy. It's got some really good energy on that for sure. Ayana. Okay, so the Madam Cherry card shows up with Jabril showing up. So if you don't give this individual your all right now, the relationship won't work, ma'am. This is about you. You need to devote to them. And I do mean on the other end of that cell phone, everything that you're doing on your cell phone needs to be devoted to them. Okay, do I leave T alone? No. Everything on the other end of that cell phone needs to be devoted to them. For sure. Okay, that means you're not talking to other people. You're not letting people talk to you who have an interest in you. This is soulmate energy for sure, but this is about you needing to craft that energy. And the only way that you can do that is by being completely honest and whole on your side of things. Okay. That's the only way that you're going to be able to do that for sure. The Jabril card shows up. And the one honest down here, I didn't even see that one. Okay. All I seen was that bottom part, friend. That bottom part right there. That ooh, and I knew what that was. Okay, that's good energy. That's good energy for sure. For sure, that's what you will be working on the next 3 months. That trapped energy shows up. So what's going to happen around April 17th is you're going to have a friend who is talking about you. A sign will come, but it's not publicly, okay? But I think with the Madam Cherry card showing up with that trapped energy there, this is something that definitely needs to be strongly revealed about your friend. Okay, what about your friend? And they're only talking about you because you're on the brink of happiness. But I won't narrow down and tell you why. Okay, that is what I'll render to you. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here, friend. I hope that it helps you. And you are my best. Not you, my best. I love you. Do I need to let go for Fitness Mookie? For Fitness Mookie? The I Heal card shows up. No. Okay, the reason why I'm saying, so I am putting because I don't want them to get messed up. Let me show you a card, a signature tarot card that I have. Now you open up the damn box that I have for my second generation tarot. Okay. All right. Are you listening, Fitness Mookie? Hold on one second. This is the Boss Mookie signature tarot card. Okay, I don't know if y'all listened to me the other day when I told y'all where this card came from. I had a dream and I was in the dream with all my ancestors. I knew that I was dreaming. Okay, but I didn't know enough to actually pull away from the job I was doing and start talking to them. So one of my ancestors, I was like, "What's your name?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "What's your name?" He was like, "You can just call me Boss Mookie." Okay, and he told me what generation he was from and all that stuff, but that part I don't remember, but I will always remember Boss Mookie, which will be a part of my second generation signature tarot deck. Shout out to my spirit guide, Boss Mookie. Okay, not this his name. That is his name. All right, let me see who has skipped over here. Farrar Jordan. Hey, Farrar Jordan. Let's see what we got going on with you in the signature tarot card. Avashay shows up. Uctashay is also here. Okay, these are twins right here, but it doesn't mean that you're having twins. Avashay and Uctashay is basically symbolizing with this energy, with the show showing up, is that you are. It doesn't look good right now. Okay, but it won't look good. But still stick to it because you'll have it the way that you want it, the way that you want it for sure. Okay, it is about 4 months away. For sure, but stick to it, okay? Keep going, keep giving it just that. Keep giving it just that for sure. Okay, also, there's an individual, the same one, okay, who's really who's kind of torn in how to make amends with you. Okay, they don't necessarily know how to make amends with you. So we just throwing things out for Joy Chester. What are you talking about, Joy? They're trying to make amends with you. Okay. That's what I'm gonna say too. We gotta we have to smoke a cigarette because we shouldn't have stopped to ask Joy what she was talking about. Oh, you said, "Oh, you're reading for the people." Yes, I'm reading for the people. These are readings. These are readings with my signature tarot deck. Okay, and all right, let's pick back up over here on some good energy. Hey, Meets by Daddy, how are you? Been seeing your makeup. It's been good. Fire. The best I've seen. I love it. Okay, I be loving the makeup. Are you on TikTok? Let me see who I have who skipped here. So Miss Jordan, that's what I render you. This is for Brittany. What should I be focusing on? What should you 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 be focusing on? What should you? Okay, well, the clear card shows up, so you're already focusing on what you need to be focusing on. Okay, and not only are you focusing on it, you're giving it your all. You're giving it everything that you have, everything that is inside of you, everything that is within you. Okay, this is what that energy of clear shows up. The Rewands card is showing up, so you believe that what you're aspiring to have may not actually be may not be feeling the same way. That is untrue. Okay, it is feeling the same way. Ryan the Reader is also in reverse, which just means that you got it wrong. You got it wrong. It's feeling the same way. It's feeling the same way. I love you, friend. Thank you for being here. That's for Brittany. If you are wanting to book me for a private session, you can do so by visiting my website, www.thespiritsvoice1.com. If you want to follow me brand new on TikTok, you for sure. If you are following me brand new on, if you want to follow me brand new on TikTok, you can find me on TikTok at The Spirits Voice 1. Okay, The Spirits Voice 1. So your cash apps go like this. You can cash at me $10 for one question, 20 for two, or 25 to skip the line. Okay. Thank you, Brittany. And then we have Tasha, who has skipped the line with a 3-month reading. I got you, friend. Okay, did y'all miss me when I was going yesterday? Is that what that was? Okay, thank y'all so much. All right, so let's continue to read over here. Thank you. Yes, I'm getting a brand new set. Okay, I'm actually having a lot of different sets. Empress Nails by Bella, which is my nail technician, creates all my sets. I do post her on my social media over here on Facebook, so make sure that y'all send her a lot of love. She did lose her grandmother, so they're going through that transition. So she's gonna be good. I have talked to her briefly a little bit. I think that she might be back working to pour herself into something to kind of take her mind off of things. But y'all send her some love and make sure that you follow her. Make sure that you follow her. Okay, the next 3 months for Tasha. Okay, so between April 6th and that's not long. April 6th and April 9th, the Vudana energy shows up. So this is just talking about you being extremely alleviated with what you have going on in your life. And by alleviated, I mean it's just a weight off your shoulders and yourself off, okay? Not being able to see the light. So boom, something happens with her, and now you are really down in a rut, okay? With the Mitzi card showing up, I think you stay in this energy for the next 2 months after that, okay? So make sure that you change that energy. I gave you the warning signs. It's really yourself. It comes by way of relationship, by things being wrong there, and then it just takes root there, and it just magnifies off of all that icky energy. Okay, it makes you get into a bad, and a lot of people get attacked like this. It makes you get into a bad mood, and when things are good, you are still in the bad mood, and you can't experience the good in the relationship. Okay. Thank you. I am a vibe. Okay, makes sense, friend. That's what I'm gonna render to you. This is for AJ. AJ, what you got going on? Does my mom have a message for me, and is he going to marry you? I'm depending on your mother for this marriage, because you know why? Because I don't know you, I don't know him. Okay, now she's here. She is here. She wants me to tell you that her hair is short. And also her nose is stuffed up. Okay, so I think she had those kind of problems, but she is here, and she's giving me a very sharp look. For sure. Okay, so that's who governs the reading. It's always your spirit guides are the ones that you've lost. Okay, it's always the people that you have lost in spirit, for sure. Okay. What she wants me to let you know is that she says that you know that you can do this, that you've been thinking about it, and you have not only been thinking about it, but that's her talking to you. Okay, she's telling you like, hey, pick up some cards, hey, talk to me, start helping people, okay, especially your sister. And then she's also talking about this man who needs help around you. This is your partner. Okay, y'all are definitely soulmates for sure. She's saying that you guys are not going to continue to mess up with the Nursana card showing up. You may be actually more having to help them more financially, but that's because she's blessing you with the finances. Okay. Wow, I seen somebody subscribe for the first time. I never seen that before. Facebook's updating. For sure. So she's helping you with your finances and things like that, so that way you can in return help him. And she is giving this her stamp of approval. For sure. If you guys do want to become a part of my support group, you can do so by visiting that little green dot right there. That green dot. What are some of the benefits of being a supporter of mine? Well, we do have that class coming up, so that's going to be good. Okay, and when I do my free readings, I have their live sitting up on here. Okay, but the only reason why I didn't do it during the paid readings, or why I decided not to do it during my paid readings, is because they'll be over there trying to siphon me to death. Okay, which I don't mind them siphoning me to death. But, and also, listen, if this Zoom goes well, y'all, we'll be doing a lot of discussions on Zoom. Okay, I think it's gonna go well. My best friend kind of showed me how to do some stuff last night, which is why y'all have y'all Zoom call early for the altar class. Okay, it's the altar class, and then it's gonna be we're going into the spiritual development discussion. Okay, and then we're gonna go into something else after that. But we do have a lot of time, so we gotta make sure we make it quick. But if it goes well, I'll be in there a lot. We'll be doing the Zoom discussions because that's gonna be so much better than just doing that group thing we was doing before. For those of y'all who were in there before, and it's gonna be so much better than just me going live in there because you're gonna be required to talk. Okay, and you will. And you will. All right, so let me see who has jumped the line over here. This is for Tiffany. Tiffany says, just because I love and appreciate you. Shout out to Tiffany. I've been teaching Tiffany how to do her very own magic. She's been blown away. And you know, she didn't give me no lip. When I told her to go bury that thing in the yard, she went and buried that thing in the yard. When I told her to go find it and dig it up, she went and dug it up. But she's been giving some great results in her life and her energy. So thank you so much, Tiffany. For sure. Thank you a lot. Crystal Gibson says, hey friend, general reading, please. Your energy is off. What is it? What's in the world? Okay, the moment being in reverse showing up there. That's the one also showing up. Why is your energy so off? There's really no reason why. You're right. The conclusion shows up in reverse here as well. Okay, good. Let's talk about this. Okay, so the Tawa shows up with the transitional age showing up. So your spirit guides are saying your energy is off, Crystal, because you haven't went outside of the realm of what you know, spiritual wise. So here's the thing: you're digging deeper to be whole. Okay, you've achieved everything that you want in life. Things look good, Crystal, don't they? Yes, they do. They look great. They look good. Okay. But you're working on your spiritual journey right now, and you've got your ancestors here. Okay. When something feels off, it's because they have a message for you, which is why you came to me. So I get it. But the message is this: start doing things outside of the scope of what you see on YouTube or what you see on the internet, or even what I tell you. You know, start using your inspiration, because your inspiration is, in fact, them talking to you. Do you get this? Okay, because this is for you too. It's in fact them talking to you. I'm glad you starting to associate it with the relationship, but I'm glad that we caught you in time. It has nothing to do with that. Okay? Has nothing to do with that. For sure. Okay, we caught that in time. Thank y'all, and thank y'all so much for listening to me. So much for listening to me. For Fox. Is it Fox? Yeah, Fox. Will I get my fiance together and home soon? Let's look, friend. Let's look. There's a woman that's coming up that he's lost in his life that wants to assist me in narrating the reading today. Okay, so he definitely does need, which that blessing is you. I was gonna say he needs a blessing. That blessing is you. I agree. She agrees. Whoever that woman is around him in spirit, his spirit guide. The Portland Slate card shows up. Yes, you've already got him together. This is saying that the work is already done. He will be home soon. The number 3 is of significance here. I feel like in as little as 3 months, is what I'll say. You'll definitely be rendered something that will tell you how soon he'll be home. This is a blessing, and I know that this lady can bring this blessing. Okay, I'm gonna stamp it as little as 3 months. We ain't afraid to dream big. We ain't afraid to hope big, because I know the magnitude of the situation. Am I scared to tell you? In 3 months, I absolutely am. I'm scared to tell you that because I see the gravity in the situation. But the woman who has decided to show up and assist me in narrating the reading, and I see why. Okay, I see why, because I didn't have enough faith to say that, but I got enough faith with her. Okay, and that's her family. You see what I'm saying? So she needs me to have faith to say, thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, in as little as 3 months. Yes. Yes. Okay, we can't do this without their assistance. Okay, perfect example. Thank you so much. Health, love, kids in general for April Laver. You got it. Health is not doing well is what I'm going to say. I think you want to manifest more children. You're going to have to get your blood pressure and stuff together. The Joy card shows up as well when it comes to love. More children is next. Blood pressure and stuff should be regulated. Okay, the spirit of the handicap shows up. That's in regards to the kids in the general, which means that your kids are supported. The 2 of spades showing up. Your ancestors are saying this: if you continue to give that individual more than you give your children, that relationship will fail. Which is why you just discovered that he's cheating. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't to the extent in which you think that it is, but his spirit guides, your spirit guides, will push him into the arms of another woman if you are not attentive to your children. If you are not attentive to the things that you need at home. Okay, so let this be your warning. Immediately after this reading, things go back to a very good standing. Okay, but if you continue to not give them what they need, speaking to your children and your family, who is this for? April? Okay, they're gonna come in and you'll find out he's cheating again. Sometimes it's your spirit guides that push him away, and they should. Your family and you come first. Okay, now that was deep. I think multiple people, if that resonated with you, because these readings were, and that's how y'all know y'all spirit guys is talking to you. Because when you are listening to me, it resonates with you. And I haven't called your name. I ain't got to call your name. I'm not your spirit guide. But your spirit guides are speaking to you through the message. They've called your name. They spoke to you. You get what I'm saying? It ain't got to be me. But so let me ask you this. Are they talking to you right now? Did they call your name? Do they be calling your name through their messages? Oh, now we just learning some of this stuff. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Not it'd be good. It be Instagram. It'd be good to me. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good. All right. So that was for April. Thank you so much. Let me refresh this and see who has skipped to the top of the line while we regurgitate on some of that stuff. We're doing really well on time here. Again, it's $10 for one question, 20 for two, and 25 to skip the line. The way that it works, once the line drops or people stop skipping the line, then I read your one questions. Okay, then I read your two questions as well. So thank you for your patience. Okay, and we're getting there. So let me see what we have going on right here while we're waiting on that to load up. Send me the Zoom code, please. Maria, are you in the girls? Okay, because if you ain't in the girls, then you can't be in the class. The Zoom code is posted in the girls. Okay, the Zoom code that's where it's at. It's in the girls. Okay, and you ain't even show up for your tarot class, so I doubt that you're gonna show up for for the altar class. Okay, no. Well, you better if you don't show up for that tarot class this time, I'm canceling it. I'm not refunding you, but I'm going cancel it and give that session to somebody else. Okay. Let me see what I have going on right here. Okay, she said yes, she is, y'all. I believe her. Do y'all believe her? Is she gonna show up? La Pastel is in reverse. Okay. Right, this is the energy of creating. La Pastel is in reverse. It's gonna be tough for you to get there, but I do believe that you make it. Okay. Hell starts to break loose when you sign up for anything with me. Okay, that's because I'm bringing you something that's going to heal you and help you. So hell begins to break loose prior to us getting together on both of our ends. As long as I'm sober, I can deal with it on mine. I swear to God, as long as I'm sober, it's a breeze for me to deal with the hell that comes at me when it's time to teach you something or when it's time to help you. As long as I'm sober for me, I got it. Okay, it's actually pleasurable is what I say. It ain't bad at all. Okay, it's not bad at all. Okay, we've got quite a few people who have jumped to the top over here. This is for Cam. What does Cam say? Moving in my apartment. Oh, and you want to know about your journey there in Texas. Okay, so you're going to move in the apartment. Good. Though the jail card does show up with the essence of Jermaine showing up, I know better not nobody be moving with you, Cam. Okay, and I know that's a lie because you already have plans on getting this individual in there. That is going to go exceptionally well. That's going to go well. Okay, that's what your spirit guys wanted me to chime in and tell you. It doesn't read well, but I trust them, so it's going to go well. And that's a fact. Okay, that's what I tell you from your spirit guys. They love you, Cam. It's going to be a good journey. Okay? The card said it wasn't, but I believe what your spirit guys tell me over these cards any day. Okay? So that's good, Cam. That's a blessing in the making. A general reading for Ladybug over here. You got it, beautiful. Don't forget, you guys can get a private session with me at www.thespiritsvoice1.com. I also have opened up text message readings as well. Emergency text message readings. Okay? Emergency. That don't mean I answer it right now, but I will answer it right now quick. General reading. The Sword of Vision shows up with the invalid touch card showing up. In the next 3 weeks, someone offers you some type of money. It is not a scam. This is a good deal. This is a good deal. Okay, I'm telling you it's not a scam because it's not a scam. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's not a scam. That's going to be your initial thought process. I feel as though you will have to invest maybe 40 or 50 bucks into it, but it is something that's going to render you a little bit of coin to get you a quick reaction or a quick fix into what you are trying to get now. Okay, that's what I say. Love also looks good. This actually may be from your partner. Okay, for sure. That's what I'm going to say for my friend Ladybug. I love you. Okay, who is this? This is for Miss Gemini, a 3-month reading who has skipped to the top. You got it, beautiful. Not you want your 3 months. We can definitely do that for sure. Let's look at the next 3 months. Let's look at the next 3 months. Did I eat today? I did. I had some guithio. For those of you who don't know what guithio is, it is Thai soup. Okay, with rice noodles. If you follow me on this page for a long time, I posted it a long time. Okay, anyway. Perfect. January was a really good month for you. A lot of things were spawned out of the month of January. You have your relationship right where you want it. Right where you want it. Right where you want it. Okay? So stay with me. Remember how I talked about January? You spawned a lot of stuff. Now I'm talking about you got the relationship right where you want it. Because we still got to read what happened in January. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm calming you down in the process of me reading. Okay, and the month of January was a good month. You spawned a lot of ideas. Relationship is right where you need it to be. Okay, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Okay, but getting back to your 3-month reading, you do have to focus on what you had going on in January. Okay, it was ideas and things like that. Going back to school, doing healthcare, those types of things have to come back into focus. Relationship is right where you want it. Okay, and it's fresh too. Not the relationship, y'all been dealing with each other for a while, but the good energy in which it's in today, right now, at this moment, is fresh. And it'll continue to stay fresh. You just needed to hear something. I don't know what it was. It was everything I just said. Okay. And how am I looking over here on YouTube with no filter? Not as... Oh, we know we have something over here. But what do y'all think over here on YouTube? No filter. Okay, so friend, that's what I'm gonna say. Focus on your personal goals. Everything else will flow. Okay, this talks about needing to go into a school and talk to a man at the desk. Okay. All right. It's cigarette time. It's cigarette time. Is it cigarette time where you are? That was from Miss Gemini. We got Hannah over here. Let's read Hannah. Let's see what's going on with Hannah. Okay. So you've been crying recently. You've been very, very sad. That Cups energy shows up. Your ancestors are showing up. Your life is not over, Hannah. Okay? Your life isn't over. You suffer for a reason, and you're coming out of that reason. If I'm honest with you, as of now, is what this says and what your spirit guides say. Life isn't over. Okay, what you've been crying about is yours. That's why you're so emotional about it. You don't just cry for no reason. You're not just sad for any reason. You cry because it is yours, because it belongs to you. And that's why you're crying about it. Now that's a reading for you. Okay? Now back to you. It's reconstructing itself as of right now, friend. You're gonna have that family that you want. It's yours. Keep crying about it, because your crying has summoned a lot of ancestors from. You need them now. They had problems in their love life. They want to see you have it good. Okay. Love you. Minx, my daddy says, talk to me. Are you still over here? Okay, I'm finna talk to you. Let's see. I don't, never mind. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. So we got a lot of good stuff, is what I'm gonna say. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I have, because like I said, I've been seeing your work and the stuff that you've posted. So I feel like I've been reading you already. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Okay, it's a lot of, because I feel like I could have gave you this without this. There's a lot of good things happening in your life for sure, especially within your business, within your brand. That's something that I've picked up on. The cards just confirmed that for sure. Edwin Levine does show up here. So I feel as though one thing I was going to reach out to you about, I don't know if you have a product or something, but I do want to feature something of yours in my market for sure. I think it can be good exposure from the spiritual community and into you. That's something that I was thinking about, and I just kept seeing your posts, so I definitely feel like it was a sign for sure. But I think that that's something that you have to develop as well. Okay, with the soul tie energy and the T being transitional, I don't feel like it's a product right now, but I feel like it can definitely be, and I feel like I needed to reach out and tell you that, but I didn't, because I don't never listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't ever listen. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot of celebrations and things like that. Definitely for you for sure. You're gonna reach a really great height, which you're already reaching that height. But you may be comfortable with the success that you are comfortable in. Does that make sense? I feel like this is talking about needing to have a just not a service or not a brand or a service, but a product. Okay, a product. I see something on the shelf. I see something on my shelf. Okay, even though it's not about me, but I do, but I'm just being honest. I seen something on my shelf in the market. Okay, make sure that y'all subscribe so y'all can get that newsletter when the market opens up. But I love this. A relationship, the relationship life looks good. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. It does look good, but I don't think I think you've always had that under control. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'll say. For sure. For sure. So I hope that that is going well. I hope, and you're not the kind of person who needs relationship advice. Okay, that's for Minx by Daddy. You guys will see a post from him soon. We got Regina. Can you do a question for me? No. The answer is yes to your question. Whatever question that was, that's yes for the signature showing up. What do we have right here? This is for Regina. Okay, let me no. I'm gonna pull this out, Regina. I gotta give an announcement while I grab a cigarette real quick. Okay, if you guys are cash apping me for anything, it'll be done on this live. These readings don't go off of here. I'm reading every single thing I'm getting. Okay, so I'm putting a heart on it. I can tell you, if you don't spell it out all the way, if you type in BOSSHEALI and you don't spell it out all the way, you're going to send it to the wrong person. If the Cash App name is not Jordan Lee Howard, okay, my name is not Boss Healing. Okay, that's a scam. It shouldn't be money sign Boss Healing. That shouldn't be the name that you see. You should have to click on my picture, which is Jordan Lee Howard, and then you'll see my cash tag underneath my name, which says Boss Healing. Okay, so that'll alleviate a lot of your stress as of right now as well, because some of you guys have done that today. Okay. Now we got to get my girl's 3-month reading over here because she's waiting, and she's jumped to the top, and she's got some beautiful things happening. Okay, so I want to read all about that. Is this her? Okay, I don't know who that was, but no. Okay. I was trying to take the filter off. Okay, so all right, friend. So I'm definitely it's a lot. Who is this? I think who is this for? Regina. Oh, okay, good. Good. Okay. I'm sorry. The picture matches the energy, Regina, because I was in a lot of different places as I was giving my announcement. I love you, and if you are brand new here, make sure that you like and share this video, and also make sure that you click follow. Okay, you can join us on Instagram and YouTube as well, and also follow my TikTok. Regina, this is a new house. Okay, this is a new house. It's a new living situation. It's all good things. Okay, to be honest with you, I did pull the remainder of the year because I was talking, but it looks good. Okay, April and May, this talks April, well, one of fire shows up. April and May shows up, so this does talk about you achieving something, but you being very emotional about it. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is saying that you are angry about what you have achieved. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. That's nuts. But you'll check yourself and you'll realize, like, damn, why am I so mad? And this is what I want. And I'm actually happy about it at the same time I'm mad about it. That is going to insinuate that you need what I like to call a spiritual cleanse. Okay, you can do this yourself at home. You can just simply take a bath and realize that you are cleansing yourself. Intention and imagination is everything. Okay, intention and imagination is everything. Did you just, and that's for you. Okay, that's for you. Okay, intention and imagination is absolutely everything for sure. I know I should do that first. It's everything for sure. So you're going to have to do that because you're going to ruin a relationship and ruin some things that you have going on. But all I'm talking about is relationship. Okay. June and July, the quick death card shows up with the attorney showing up next to it. So this is saying that you have reached a stalemate because you never changed your attitude. Okay. But I'm telling you this so you change your attitude. And trust me, it's something that's called a spiritual dilemma. Okay, what's the spiritual dilemma? Let me explain it again. A spiritual dilemma is this: when you have achieved something and you're happy about it, but at the same time you pissed. Okay, that's a spiritual dilemma. That shouldn't be possible. That's the dilemma of the spirit. Okay, that's why you are cleansing. So I've told you that so you'll avert that energy June and July. The move is what I see ultimately happening, and that's a move into all areas, into love, into homes, into everything that you're wanting. But I think that that dilemma that I just uncovered for you is going to bless your life. Okay, and I didn't, your spirit guys uncovered it, but that's a spiritual dilemma. And you know, all this is stuff that I know, but I don't necessarily bring it back to my mind until I'm reading. You get what I'm saying? But I know when I'm in a spiritual dilemma, but I don't. I wish I could talk to y'all about that on a normal basis. But these readings, that's why everybody be listening. Because the readings have so much knowledge. And even though I'm reading her ancestors are talking to you. Do you not get that? Even though I might be reading somebody specific, the reason why it resonates is because their ancestors is helping you out. So yes, you do have a friend. Okay, yes, you do have a friend. Yes, Cam, I did. I specifically did yours. Okay, I did yours. And I'm gonna tell you this. Okay. Um, It was saying you shouldn't be moving. And you lucky your spirit guys are still here. It's saying that you shouldn't be moving, doing this with somebody. But you need to go back and watch that, friend. Okay, because I don't trust myself to regurgitate it. Okay, but we're not going to reread it. But I do trust them. They're saying you don't need to be moving with somebody. They're also saying that they're going to mess it up if you give all everything away. Okay, that's where it get confusing for me at, because it's like, what did I read? Because when I'm reading, I'm in a channel. I'm using my gift at that time. Okay, once I step out of my gift that is you, I'm not there. Okay, I don't just regurgitate this stuff or call this stuff back to memory. I love you, Cam, and you know I love you. And I try like hell to go back and give you what they gave you in that moment. Okay, so just make sure y'all are staying here until you get your reading. I promise you, because what's coming out for you is what you need to hear. You get what I'm saying? We're not going. It's just saying something that you may or may can do without. Are we clear? Okay, I don't care if you're waiting on me to read your one question for $10 or you're waiting on this line to go down. It is something that you need to hear. So, and I'm telling you, for those of you who are waiting a long time, that means you really, really need to hear it. Okay, so just plug your phone. I'm getting ready to plug mine in too. Because I didn't plug them in. Because I'm like, oh, we got plenty of battery. But plug your phone in, friend. Okay? And take it with you in the car. Go ahead and go to the store if you was going to go. Okay? I'll call your name loud and clear. This is for you. Okay? And in the meantime, if you're waiting on something, everything in between, this is really what you're paying for right here. And I ain't even called your name yet. Okay? And that's better than the reading. If you listen. And even if you don't listen, just you being here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I was asking them. Okay, so let's keep going here. What do we have right here? This is for Lady JS Delivery. Financial business continuation life cycle for the next 3 months. I love your dialect. Loving your dialect. Okay, so this is very good. The spirit of Gail shows up. So because you've listened, Okay, because you've listened, that's why you're rendered so much success as of right now. The paranoia energy does come up because you're thinking about expanding. Definitely do it. In the next 6 months, that expansion will quantum leap for you, which means that it's going to multiply and triple and quadruple for you for sure. Don't let that energy of paranoia make you stop expanding your business. You're creating a wealth for your daughter, you're creating a wealth for your family. Okay? Wealth for your family. Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn some music on really quickly while I get you guys plugged in. Okay, plug. This is always nerve wracking, cause I just hate messing with stuff. You know what I'm saying? I forgive you. I forgive you. Oh, you. Oh, you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive. I forgive. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that's what I have for you, friend. Definitely don't let that energy of paranoia and stress make you feel as though you're not going to, as though like you're not going, like you don't need to do it. Okay, again, you need to do it. This is what you've been waiting on. This is that moment. This that moment. Okay, this that moment for sure. Okay. All right, let's see what we have going on. Yes, I get tired of looking for stuff all the time. Me too. Looking for stuff, and I get tired of messing with stuff all the time. This is for Danielle Sidge, a 3-month reading. You got it, friend. Let's read and let's see what we have going on. Okay, the assist shows up, barrier ground shows up, vibrations and signal shows up. So you're not going to achieve, Danielle, what you're wanting to achieve within the next 3 months, because this is a process. You'll achieve it in a time frame, in a good time frame, but it's a little longer than 3 months, friend. But you already knew that. Okay, the vibrations and signal card shows up in reverse. So this is saying that you don't necessarily feel like it's going to happen. It's requiring a lot of patience from you, friend. Okay, it's requiring a hell of a lot of patience, Danielle. But it will go through. It will go through. For sure. I'm gonna unpin this. Okay, I'm gonna unpin this. And I'm not taking any more cash apps, okay? Because I'm in good energy. We in good energy. Let's continue to read and see what we have going on. Okay, so let me see what skip the line, and then we'll do those $10 cash apps. Thank you guys so much for investing into me, for trusting me with your questions. Okay, for trusting me with your questions. You know, sometimes when you move stuff around, does it make you hot too? Okay, that just made me hot doing that. Okay, because I got anxiety. I have anxiety. Okay, so we did, lady. Thank you so much for jumping to the top. Let's see what else we have going on. For Lucretia, skip the line reading. You got it, beautiful. You got it. Okay. Okay. So he's not going to stop lying, but you guys do co-parent well together is what I'll say based on this energy. Staliato shows up as well. So sometimes things are meant to happen to make something else go better is what I'll say. For sure. For sure. The M Control card shows up. So this is something that you understand. Okay, something that you definitely understand, something that you definitely need. I love you, friend. I hope that this helps you. It needs to be co-parenting and co-parenting only, and co-parenting only. Okay. Thank you so much. This is for Mrs. Newbie. Miss Newbie says, "What should I do next? Are my grandparents proud?" They are. The Joe card shows up, so they're definitely proud of you with the Oshun card showing up. But they need for you to start cultivating yourself, pouring into yourself, giving yourself what it is that you need. That's what they need from you. Okay, they need you to do this more. They're gonna be there. They've transitioned. They're happy, but this is about the happiness that you are on the brink of. Okay, you are on the brink of happiness. It's a love card is in reverse, so this absolutely means that you're going to be happy for sure. Okay, what you should do next is what you're already doing, friend. Okay, that is for Sawana. Sawana, thank you so much. I love the vibe. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for being a supporter as well. Mrs. Griffin, who skipped to the top with a 3-month reading. Let's see what we have going on. The Tuafea card shows up with the Go Energy showing up. The Lawilly card is also here. Tuafea comes up on, thank you so much. April 19th. April 19th is going to be a really transitional day up until March 13th. I don't feel like love is going to be good in that time frame. Okay, during that time frame, you're going to be very, very uninspired or not necessarily wanting to do anything. Okay, at all for sure. So just make sure that you are aware that things are getting ready to change, but not permanently with that Willie card and Madam X card showing up. Okay, sometimes when y'all get in them sad places, you uproot your whole life. You offset everything. Okay, don't do this. YouTube, I'm going to dismiss you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You can join me over here on Facebook and Instagram, but I don't want this to go dead. And I want you guys to be able to continue to see me. Thank you guys so much for the likes, the shares, and the follows over here on my YouTube channel.